So here we are in the Urlar vineyard in New Zealand, and today we're picking Pinot Noir again, and we're in the Abel clone, and today we have a special guest, Guy McMaster, the Urlar winemaker and viticulturalist, and he's here to tell us a little bit on what he's looking for before we start picking. So Guy, go on.
Good morning everyone. When we're trying to decide our picking dates, what we're actually looking for is the skins of the grape to have lost their greenness. And it's a pretty rudimentary method of that. You just basically take the skin, take everything out of it, and then you just chew on it. And we're looking for just no greenness. And what I mean by greenness is if you chewed on a piece of grass that's very green, and we want it to lose that greenness and move into just ripe. And what I mean by ripe is there's just no greenness through it. The other thing we look for is the seeds. And if you look here, you can see that they've gone to a very brown colour, lost their greenness. This one's got slightly green on the bottom, but it's brown on the top. And that to us is an indication that the berries are ripe and ready for picking. We also look at sugar levels, colour and flavour development. And when you combine all those factors, that's when we decide to pick, which is today. So thank you, and back to you, Angus.
So we'll now go off and see some pickers hand picking some beautiful Pinot Noir and the Abel clone. So here we are this morning, and here they are picking Pinot Noir. And here's a nice lady here.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
Beautifully hand picking Pinot Noir, and then put into the bins, ready to be taken back to the winery for processing. So we've got about 20 people here today, all helping out to make sure that the fruit gets to us as we want it. Now that the grapes have arrived back at the winery, they're unloaded and all of them away. This is very important so that we know later on exactly how much yeast to add and things like that to the ferment. So shortly you'll see all the fruit go through here and over the shaker table. And this is our way of giving it a final grade in pursuit of pure quality. And just to make sure that all of those little bunches that have come through that aren't any good from the pickers, just to make sure that all of them get the chance to be removed from our Pinot Noir. And washing. A never endless task at this time of year, permanently washing. So, anyway, we will soon show you how we grade the fruit and then into the fermenter. So here we are. Fruit arrives by forklift onto the picking table, and it's very gently set onto the table, and all of the fruit is very carefully by hand gone through to get any of the last bits out. And as you can see, beautiful clean fruit coming in from the vineyard. So we do this to try and maximise quality and the potential of the wine. And after a long season's work, there's no point in cutting any corners now, so it's important to go through and get any bunches out that maybe have a little bit of shrivel in, and bunches that have botrytis or other types of rot. So this is a very important bit and a very final piece of the season for us. So the fruit then goes up the elevator, through the destemmer, which takes the stalks off. And here's Guy just checking on the fruit to make sure that he's happy with the quality. And out of the destemmer, you can see these little bits falling. and these are the stalks of the, or the raki, as we call it, off the grapes. So from here, the fruit in this bin, from here the fruit gets taken by forklift, and it is tipped into the fermenters, which again we'll see in a minute. So this is Guy doing his last little check, and just any bits of raki that come through the machine, Guy picks out, or someone does. So a very important job, just to get that last little bit of quality before it goes in the fermenter. So here we are, the last part of the process, and here is the destemmed grapes. You can see all the grape juice there and the skins and everything. So this is our little gravity feeder, and this is it all been poured into one of our lovely oak cuves which come from France, and inside it you'll see a silver thing. That is a cooling plate which helps us cool down the juice. This juice, however, is very, very cold. It's been picked early morning, and it's very, very cold fruit, which is lovely. So there's the cooling plate, and that's got a very cold water going through it, and that literally keeps the grapes and everything cool. And we do this for about 5 days. 5-day cold soak is what it is. So there we go, grapes in the fermenter, ready to be fermented.